All right, we gotta
Oh, but
censor the
It's a
swearing.
Smash
We are
Arena.
live.
you got to realize too that Sakurai is gonna lay down the history like he has been with these
Yeah.
games. He's
It's
gonna
been like
tell
5
you
years.
where that game came from, what it's on, what year it came out, the updates, the characters. He's gonna let you know everything.
You like
Just
this
like
this
just like
game
Fire Emblem.
started development back in 2015. You know, like didn't know the Switch was gonna be out yet. Did it had a team on there? They were like, we're working on Project Arm. Okay, but what is it actually going to be called though? It's going to be called
Wait, I had a
Arms.
question.
Wait, what?
Even with
What's the question?
those, even with those 35 minutes, I think of streaming. Wait, that's all you. That's all you got to talk about arms. There's nothing much to be talking about arms. Like, to be honest.
It really is a lot of time just for the Arms character and Arms, because Arms is not a big game at all. Like Arms has like 5
No,
modes
it is a
tops.
big. It's an under.
Well,
Chance,
It's a good
like
game.
seven modes
It's
maybe,
like one
because
of the games.
it's got the regular versus mode. It's got the like hoops, the volleyball, the one on 100, which is like kind of the multi-man melee. It's got the skill shot, Grand Prix,
Grand
right?
Prix on
Um,
1-on-1, 2-2.
yeah, it actually does have team battles on as well,
You
which
watch, you
I'm
watch your
gonna
person your fight.
I'm gonna do that the next ARM stream. I'm gonna like go on the party thing online and actually just kind of get paired up with some randoms. And I'm about to get some 4-player fights, because if 1v1s was getting that real in arms for me last night, just imagine how wild 4 players throwing these arms like yards across
Okay,
each other.
I'm trying to throw down these arms. Okay.
I think looking at it though, chances are that this character is gonna bring some new wonky mechanic. That's gonna be like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a range
each
fighter.
each
It's gonna
fighter
be.
has kind of just brought a new thing to them each time.
I bet you right now, this arms fighter could be a range fighter. Just like it could be like Little Mac, but it's have range.
Oh, thank you, Gaming Boy, for tuning into the stream. He was saying hello. Apparently, it's going to be probably more than one character. And then it says, "Bruh, saw my images." If you mean the cursed images in memes, yes, I saw those, and I don't enjoy them.
wait, you're streaming? It doesn't even come up on your channel.
Wait, does it not? Clifford Longhead says hi. Can't stay night. That's fine.
Oh, there it is.
Well, there. Wait, yeah, because I have 5 viewers not even shared. That's actually kind of crazy. Gaming Boy says Bark and Bite. I high key don't think Bark and Bite are going to be the character.
Let me bring up this list again on another tab.
Yeah, yeah, because you just don't know the list of characters at all.
Man, I mean, as much as I want it to be a waifu character because I'm that kind of guy, I know it's not going to be.
And I'm gonna turn on some music real quick.
Whatever. Then whatever, like somebody's gonna like it.
Right.
Although Smash Twitter is gonna be on fire.
Smash Twitter is gonna be yeah, right.
I mean, it kind of already is. Ever since they were like, "Oh, the next character is gonna be Arms," it's been kind of on fire.
Yeah, it's just kind of been crazy this past month.
Hello, everybody. Start the stream.
Yes, we are doing that. So I'm introduce y'all like I usually would, but for everybody tuning in now, hello everybody. This is Darsheen Rats, aka RhettMaster96 here, and welcome to our ARMS discussion for who is going to become the newest playable character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I am joined by a couple of homies here. First, we got Metal Sonic Gamer X200, also Jay.
Hey.
And we got the dude VahzahDub helping out as well.
Hola.
Hola indeed. got my two dudes here helping me. One is very knowledgeable of arms to a certain degree because he's been playing longer than I have, and he actually helped me get better in my arm stream last night. And then the other doesn't know anything about arms at all closely. So we got an interesting dynamic going on. Like I'm a very weird middle range that I played enough to get a decent understanding of like the game of and how it plays, and then the majority of like how the characters are and like how their personalities are and like what their special abilities are. So we're talking about like what character could be coming, or like what the moveset just in general for the arms character will be. I have a vague kind of idea of what maybe it could kind of become, which that's going to be interesting for us to talk about. Like that's not anything I have in my notes at all, just to say about what the moveset could be, but it's something we could just kind of come up with on the fly. Maybe that could be fun to kind of speculate what the actual moveset could be. But let's see. Let me address people who are talking. Gaming Boy says Max Brass, Master Mummy, and Helix I hope make it. Huh. Those are like
no, not more.
Those are three of the ones that act better. Wait, what'd you say, Jay?
Not Cop and Chop.
Not Cop and Chop. He calls Bark and Bite Cop and Chop. It's a very fitting name for them. I will not lie, because they were doing all that chopping on me last night. Like it took me at least 10 tries to get through them.
And the funny thing is, it's like in boxing. It's funny. I started seeing you fight. It's like you were focused. You were so focused on fighting the cop. But then the dog like once you release your guard,
the dog came through and started bodying
right in the face. He puts you right in the face. You get knocked down immediately. I was like, what? The dog knocked you down immediately?
The dog high key bodied me. Ryan, the character he's talking about, it's very like pseudo ice climbers like, where the fighter itself is is it a robot? I think.
Yeah, it's a robot.
Yeah, it's a robot, and it's got like a small robotic dog that fights alongside it ish. But this dog can literally throw hands at you too, out of nowhere. So you focusing on fighting Bite. I think no, Bite is the cop, and then Bark I guess is the dog.
Yeah, I'm looking at him right now.
So,
when I first saw him, I was like, that's probably a like duo character.
Yeah. Cheap indeed.
Darshan was struggling. You were struggling way too much.
I was hard struggling against them.
And to be honest, last night I was struggling against mostly the Mummy and Max Brass. Anyone else is garbage to me.
Wait, what?
I struggle against Max Brass and the Mummy.
Well, you said something about something garbage or something.
Oh, everyone else is just garbage to me.
Oh wow. Okay. Bold
I
words.
I won't say garbage. I won't say garbage, but like to some like Helix and Lowly, I think. Yeah, like Helix is annoying. He plays too defensive, and so is Lowly or Lolly. I don't know what her name is, but yeah.
Lola Pop. You talking about the the clown like the clown girl character? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna need this program to not respond every time.
Are you kidding me?
Maybe use this other font. I'm trying to just like choose a font off the fly now for this text. I'm typing up my notes that I have from my phone in real time here in WPS presentation because we don't buy Microsoft out here. I'm joking. No, it's a whole separate thing. It's like a alternative to Microsoft Office. Helvetica rounded. That's still
$100 per month.
Okay, honestly, Calibri is fine. Yeah, we're gonna stick with Calibri font for this. But you said what, a month for you were saying?
I was messing around saying $100 a month for Microsoft.
Oh nah, it ain't that bad, but it's still like, no, we still not gonna get it if we don't have to.
Be like high school years and just use the, you know,
Google Docs.
Google Docs, yeah.
Man, really. Okay, I forget what we were at like last talking about that was arms related. I think we're just talking about Bite and Bark in general. Yeah, because Game Boy was saying Bite and Bark, one of the. No, he didn't even. Yeah, he did. Bite and Bark, Max Brass, Master Mummy, and Helix. Helix would be such a wild card. Like no one would expect Helix, but Nintendo would just be like, and I bet you didn't see this coming. Introducing Helix. I'm like, what? No. I rebuke this.
And like I said, it might not be those characters. It'd be a one-man new character. That
Not to bash Helix fans out there, actually, but just to have Helix represent ARMS as a whole, I just don't see it.
That's the thing. That's like, I'm sure we'll get onto this later, like shortly actually. Is that like every character that people like recognize ARMS for, or like the first thing that comes to mind, are already in the game as like
spirits, yes.
Spirits, or obviously Springman being a trophy and a spirit.
That's hurt me. I say, why does man put Iron Man as his trophy?
Well, actually, that actually does go in tie with my first point fairly well. About let's reread this real fast. Yeah, because the first point from my notes was that the representative could be, you know, mascot character, and well, I think what I was saying was could be like mascot character, Springman or Ribbon Girl, opening the gates for assist trophies or Mii costumes based on characters to become playable fighters. Because if Springman were to become the fighter, then that would raise the question of, well, this man has an assist trophy. What happens to that? Hey. And then if he has an assist trophy and he becomes a fighter, what does that mean for other characters who are in here as assist trophies?
Actually,
could that mean they could become a fighter in the same game, which has never happened before?
Yeah, I thought of something.
What's up, Jay?
It just popped into my mind. I can't believe I forgot about it. Let us say this. Let us say it's none of the characters that was not selected. However, there is one character that we overlooked. What if the character was the announcer from Biff? You know, Biff the announcer.
No, you're right actually, because
he represents ARMS. He the one who represents ARMS, introduces me to ARMS.
He introduces every fighter. That makes sense.
Wait, what?
I forgot.
Yeah, Ryan, in ARMS, there's like whenever you're like in the Grand Prix or like when you're starting a match, I think just in general, like the announcer character, which I guess you could compare it to almost like maybe like the girl from Pokken Tournament maybe, who like on the UI hub. So it's something like that, but he's a lot more prevalent in ARMS. Like he's kind of just he's the official announcer. He's just known to be like commentating everything that would be going on in between like matches or rounds.
And he's every history of ARMS. When you look at him,
so people were saying that what if the character actually was Biff, and it was like a Pokemon trainer situation where he's like he's the hub, I guess, of the characters that would be coming to the coming in like a package deal.
But it's Sakurai. I'm expect this. I want to see how this will work. I'm expect to see how that can work. I don't know. He could. Wait. You never know. This man could probably be his own fighter in the game.
This little guy.
I think he found them. Yeah. Like if you see the dude with the fist for a head, then yes.
Yeah. He represents ARMS. He knows the history of ARMS. He knows. When you look at him, he's basically.
He's nowhere on the box art though, so that wouldn't really work. Actually, now that I think about it.
I thought about it too, but it's the only way that makes sense.
I mean,
I don't.
I guess that's on the table. I just don't.
He was in Arms. He was the first thing in Arms Direct. He was the basic commentator for Arms Direct.
Yeah, instead of it being like a head person from Nintendo, they would usually just have the voice actor for Biff just kind of take over and have him be on with motion graphics, directing the entire direct. Like if it was Arms, it would be Biff. So fans of Nintendo know who Biff is at least. Like if they followed Arms at all when it was first announced and had directs and stuff.
But I could be wrong. It could be Sphinx. It could be someone else. And everybody wants their freaking wife who's in the game. You know.
I mean it's definitely gonna be a character. It most likely will not just be Biff. And then then have Biff represent the characters that actually will be playable.
That name, why you call him Biff?
They could go crazy. I've seen this come up a few times, where they could go crazy and have one character come out, kind of like Hero.
Hero or Bowser Jr.
Multiple multiple designs.
Yeah, that's my.
I thought about.
That's what I was typing up as my second point here. Representative could be multiple characters as alternate costumes in the same vein as Bowser Jr. and Bowser Jr. Hero, and to a lesser extent Olimar / Alf.
Yeah, kind of like Inkling.
Musa. At the very least, second point. Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Down.
Robot.
I turned into a robot.
It's like
Starting a new stream. Alright, they're gonna kill this and go back up. Wait, it's starting to play again.
You can wait on your more important because he doesn't know how to play.
Wait, what's OBS saying that? Okay, well, never mind.
first button on that one.
Okay, we might be fine now.
Yeah, it's back up.
It's back up.
I guess it just had a weird period of wanting to buffer. I don't know, but okay, so back on track then, I guess. Get this music back to bumping. Oh, that's my tab I have for reference of how to frame everything on this one.
Rayman.
Yeah, that was back in our January discussion. We were like, yes, Rayman for Smash, please.
Oh my god.
But honestly, at this point, it could be like it could be Crash because there's a whole talk about the new Crash game coming out.
Crash, so or anyone, make it one of those two. If you give me one, I'll have to ask.
The trifecta: Crash, Sora, and Rayman. Let's go. All right, but focusing on their arms again.
Well, well, for me, it's
I guess the first step is catching up in the chat because there were actually a lot of talk way back from like 11:59 that I just did not catch up on. Game Boy was saying up air long grab, I think, for up B. Oh, that could actually work. Yeah, I think like it could be a command grab kind of thing. It could be like a tether kind of thing. Like a tether / grapple could be the up B for the grab. Like, what do y'all think about that?
I wish I could watch it. That would have been.
Wait,
honestly, man,
this removes Spirit from the assist trophy. Yeah,
wait, I didn't hear anything y'all said. What? Jay, what were you saying?
I say Sakurai should have just removed and replaced with Ribbon somebody. I don't know.
Just replace him with Ribbon Girl. I mean, if it actually was Springman for the representative, then it would, like, they'd have to do a number of things. They would have to either like just replace Springman altogether as being being the assist trophy, or they would sub him out for someone else, or they would just program it in a way that whenever Springman was playing, that they would program it so it wouldn't be possible to summon him as an assist trophy.
Yeah, it won't be Spring. He's gonna be Spring.
What now?
It won't be Springman, but it will be Springtron.
That was actually another point too that someone I think also Game Explain is going to be brought up a lot in this discussion. Just a FYI. But yeah, well, it was like, well, Game Explain and another channel I watched that like had really good points about who this could be. But they said that, like, what if it actually was Springtron as the character and Springman remained as the assist trophy, and just, you know, have that be the not wild card, but have that be the, like, the rug pulled from under you, kind of like, but it's kind of still Springman, but not.
Yeah,
but it's still close enough. But it's still close enough to be Springman that enough people would be upset that if it turned out to be Springtron.
I'm holding my 2 cents.
Yeah.
Or a new deal. I mean, a new random arms character, like someone's I've never heard of. So that's my take. That's what I'm for the moment.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to type now, actually. Representative could be like potentially a new character not released yet, setting up for another ARMS update, or even the sequel for ARMS 2, or legs. It's like
arms and hands too.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't be it wouldn't be whatever two.
Legs.
They would just say arms and legs. That's.
Oh, I mean that'd be so weird.
That's the title.
Weird. That's a sequel. Arms and legs.
Arms and legs.
That's
What the heck?
2. I get it. But yeah, but like it won't be slinky arms. It'll be slinky arms and legs. Come on.
Slinky arms
Fighting.
and legs.
Yeah, use your foot to fight now. That'd be so weird. Hitmon champion.
Yo, imagine if in a sequel they brought like special guests from other series, and like Pokemon would be spotlighted, and then they say, and you will now be able to use Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. Like, I think people would kind of.
Also, Little Mac.
Oh, Little Mac could come in there, just, you know, equip him with some with some tools over his arms to give him extendable arms. That'd be cool. Like have Nintendo's actual fighting franchise come in. What is that noise?
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Alright, but I was catching up in chat, but let me see what I was. Game & Boy was saying, yep, thick boys, or no, thick bios, thick boy, something. Might have been talking about when we were talking about waifus. Anyway, Stratalix was saying Helix, please. The Game Boy was saying 1, Waluigi, please. 2, Waluigi, please. 3, please, Waluigi. I mean, I'm indifferent to the whole Waluigi thing, honestly. But if the assist trophy thing became something of, you know, became, you know, a thing. I can't think of words. I'm sorry. It's midnight.
I still think Eggman should be.
You said Eggman?
Should be a fighter. Yeah, I still think he should be a fighter.
Eggman would be an interesting fighter.
We need one more villain. We need like.
Yeah, we just need another Sonic representative, because Sonic's been running solo.
Sonic and
since
Mario
Brawl.
Rivals. Like, they're still rivals. All you need Bowser. Oh, and then Eggman will appear.
But let me see what I'm catching. Sus was saying, "Give me
That's
Shadow the Hedgehog." I mean, yes. Gaming Boy was saying, "If Springman enters, then Waluigi got a chance." That was what we were saying earlier. Sus says, "Spoiler: all the other characters are Tails, Knuckles, Blaze, Eggman, and finishing off with Shadow." That's Fighters Pass 2. Sonic only. There we go. I'm about it. Gaming Boy says he's gonna be in Smash, but not a fighter. What I was saying. Plague was asking, do you think he will be released tomorrow sometime, or that's something else that we could discuss too, like when.
Oh, I thought about that too. It might be Thursday though.
Like when they reveal the ARMS character, when will they actually be released to us to be playable? Like would they pull a right after this presentation thing, or would it be, later in the week?
It's gonna be Thursday or Friday.
On in the week.
Thursday or Friday.
So do both of y'all think later in the week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems like
the last time they did it right after the presentation thing.
That was Banjo last time they did that.
Oh, was it Banjo?
I think.
I thought Banjo was later on. Like they said it, that was like later. I don't know. I know they released Joker the same day. I think because everybody was like the same. It was some. It was one character.
Presentation after that, yeah, probably.
I can't remember, but it's more than likely going to be later on in the week.
Because I don't think Hero was playable right after the presentation. I feel like it was Banjo that was playable right after.
Oh.
And then, cause Byleth wasn't playable until like the week after. Cause the presentation was like mid-January, or like the third week, and then it was like a week later. It was like the last week of January that Byleth was actually playable.
It can't be too far from now because June is
almost over.
Coming to a close. Yeah.
Man, I'd be like, where's the rest of the characters at? Always getting one.
I mean, they still got until 2020, 2021 or 2 that they said was the vague window when they first announced Fighters Pass 2. I think it said would be supported until 2021.
Yeah, they say all the way through 2021, but I feel like it's not happening.
It could potentially become 2022 considering recent events, but maybe they'll still have 2021 be the vague release window, like have the last character in Pass 2 come out
I'm gonna say right now.
like holiday next year.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Alright, but what was next in the chat from way back? Game Boy was saying, okay, and then we're talking about the stream buffering. Okay, so I'm caught up. Game Boy was saying, bruh, Halo Master Chief in. Can y'all imagine?
Oh, y'all blow up the whole internet.
That would literally break the internet.
Halo.
They're like, Halo is in Smash? It's actually over. Everything has a chance now.
If Halo comes to Smash, then Halo combat, everything. Halo. It's going to the Switch. The game's.
Say what?
Halo, the first Halo game's probably.
They'd have to preface it first by being like, and we're gonna coincide this release by having these games be on the Switch for the first time in history, or be on a Nintendo console for the first time in history.
Well, the thing is that the Switch can actually handle Xbox 360 and PS. This can't.
You said the Switch can't handle 360, or it can? It should be able to.
No, they can't. No, they can't.
It can't handle 360 games? Like
it can't. Listen, can listen.
Oh, God, I couldn't hear you for some reason.
Oh, if I'm lagging, y'all, I don't know.
Like you're cutting in and out in the call. It seems like off and on.
Yeah, That's why I'm like. That's one reason I don't like this. Because I never cut off in Skype. I never cut off in Skype.
I'm not sure if there'd be other things that would be using the internet that would like affect how good the call would be. Cause like I still have all, cause I still got 3 green bars for my voice, like for my call in the voice thing, and
Discord.
I'm not sure.
Oh god.
Discord itself just kind of like, it just kind of spazzes sometimes. It seems like. I'm trying to change this to be 3, but it's not gonna. It seems like it might not happen if it's not the same thing.
Yeah.
Unless I just make this one window.
Be a new DLC fighter. For me, I don't really have any opinion because I don't play the game. But I would like Min, but it ain't gonna happen. So, whoever it is, I just hope it's fun and not game breaking, which I don't see that happening.
It's gonna cheap. It's gonna be cheap.
I mean, honestly, you gotta like wonder how the arms character, like regardless of who it is, how they're gonna play in general.
Yeah.
So yeah, like
It's gonna.
I feel like they could make them work enough where like they'll have range, but they'll have to be forced to be extremely stationary, like themselves, like the body itself, to have to be staying in place and have a lot of end lag whenever they throw moves out.
It's gonna suck because their punches just kind of like hit somebody. That's how it can work. Everybody be dogging as an arm fighter, but I don't know. But I guess during the Smash Brothers standards, they might make him faster. I don't know. They might make he or she faster.
They would probably have to make the arms character like move somewhat faster, because like arms itself, I guess depending on like what arm setup you have,
it's like
the action can actually end up being really slow and like I don't want to say like automated.
Yeah.
Well, what I was thinking of was mechanical. Like because
it's just like Slinky.
It just what?
Basically, it's just Slinky, and I feel like it's invisible hitbox. I mean, invulnerable. They'd be invulnerable. I feel like they can be invulnerable for when every time they throw out their punches and stuff. I don't know. I think.
Wait, I didn't process the last part you said.
Oh, I said whenever the arms character might be throwing out punch, they might be invulnerable to not get affected by any hit.
Wait, so you're saying that they wouldn't be able to get hit while they're throwing arms out, or they would be able to? Because if they wouldn't be able to, that'd be broken.
That's the thing. I don't know how it can work.
No,
Sakura makes that even work.
When they're actually throwing their arms out, they would have to be.
How can arms character be balanced as Mario, Luigi, Bowser, and Sonic? You know, like they're just fighting, throwing hands. But when you use the arms character, they throw their hands off to.
Well, they're gonna definitely have to take some creative liberties for sure of like giving them some sort of melee attacks. Like they might just end up giving them some, like they could maybe borrow from Little Mac to give him just kind of like flurry of punches, like jabs and tilts and stuff maybe. But
yeah, probably.
But I feel like they'd be able to make the fighter unique enough to not have to rely too heavy on that. Like they could, like there's other, I guess there's other ways that they could create, like they could create moves that maybe weren't even part of arms. I mean, they're gonna have to, because there's really like the punch and the grab, and then the different set of arms could come into play, like the different type of what the arm is could actually kind of play a part of like what every tilt or what every smash or what every special attack might be. Like it could be dependent on what the arms actually are. It could be a situation where they have like how they have for Byleth, where each direction for the special is a different tool, like the different like if you're pressing B and then whatever direction you're pressing B along with, could be like a different set of arms themselves. So like
Yeah.
so like maybe the like maybe their neutral B could like be like the Thunderbird set of arms somehow, like that could maybe like they charge that, and then like when it's fully charged, that fully extends out, and it could stun them like for like a second or two. Like I could kind of see that working, because that would be kind of reminiscent of a move that like Corrin or Robin have moves that stun opponents for like 2 seconds, like kind of stun them in place to wobble a bit, and then they fly off.
Yeah.
So I feel like that could actually be like that could play into being a part of the moveset that would have, if the Thunderbird would be one of the arms they would pick from that. But there's a whole lot that they could really choose from, because we could go like a whole like dive into like look at all the different set of arms and what their properties are, but that would make this discussion longer than it needs to be.
No, don't do that. I mean, I already gave up my 2 cents. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna stick to it. So like, I think it's gonna be Biff. If it's not Biff, then it's gonna be some random new character that can represent all arms. But I don't know. I don't know.
Well, see,
or it could be
yeah. I agree with what you were saying about Biff, like being the face of arms. Like he's everywhere as the announcer. He knows the backstories of every character, so it would make sense on some level, but him being the spot on the Smash roster just wouldn't make sense, because Biff wouldn't really be recognized later on as being, you know, the iconic representative of arms. It would be a character that would have popularity, and it would just be immediately recognizable with the arms brand. So that's why many people were like, oh, Min, or like just basic, or be basic and be, say, Springman or Ribbon Girl to be the to be the representative, because they are synonymous with the arms name.
Well, whoever it is, hopefully it's fun. Just a fun character.
That's all I have to say.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm running out of ideas, man. That's the only idea I got.
I mean, there really are like just 3 really big main points we can actually go off, and we've already danced around them a couple of times over, or like at least once for like every point that I was talking. Let's see, I'll just finish typing this one out. I never actually put this presentation in full screen mode, so this could be seen better from others in the main cast. Twintel using hair instead of arms to warrant their own spot, separate from others. What was I could potentially, because this was what Jay was saying earlier, be a character not released yet. Not released. Setting up for another ARMS update or a sequel announcement.
I can, for the record, if I'm right about this, I'm gonna pop off. Neutral special. They're gonna throw out their arm and you can guide it like Pit's arrow.
You move it up and down.
Yeah, like you throw it forward.
That would actually work really well.
That would work really well too. Cheating.
Like what? So if you use that for the neutral special, like would that be like a physical punch itself, or would that be like the grab? It would work better as being like the punch that you can kind of control slightly.
Yeah.
After throwing it.
Yeah. Like that makes sense because you can do that in ARMS. Like, you know, I know that much. You throw a punch and you can like guide it.
Yeah,
or
you can
like that.
Yeah, you can like angle a punch in after you throw it. Or is it in or out, Jay? Like, can you angle a punch in and out or just in?
Angle, you can angle it a little bit. That's all. That's all I know.
Oh, I know.
So we're not sure.
I still new
basically.
to.
The
Okay, so
character's gonna have some
Okay,
weird
so-
mechanic. So
yeah, I feel like that yeah, it could be another case of another character having a meter, because there's a rush meter in ARMS that the more you land hits, the more you dodge and jump, you slowly fill that meter up, and then when you press the corresponding button, that actually lets you use this rush, like a rush down of punches, similar to how Little Mac and Donkey Kong have their final smash to be like a flurry of punches, and like they have that just as a I forgot the word. They just have that as a built-in mechanic in ARMS fights. So people,
shut up.
so people are wondering if that would be just part of their that would be part of their normal moveset, being a rush meter, or would that be their final smash?
I don't know. A lot of people were also saying that they might have Z-axis, wonky, cheap stuff, like with moves that if you guys know about the Z-axis in Smash, where it's like
Yeah.
Yeah, where like talking about the punches, how you can, or like you can kind of angle them, where like a punch could like, maybe it's their hurt box, but it like goes outside of like the stage or whatever. It's weird. The Z-axis is weird. It's hard to explain. You would have to actually see it to like understand, or
Yeah.
there are some Z-axis things in the game, and it's weird unless you know. But a lot of people were saying that they probably will have those, like some weird mechanics because of how they move, like in their own game. So,
I mean, like we've just keep on dancing around. They're like the development team in Sakurai. They're gonna have to take a lot of liberties of making them work in a 2D space. Because first of all, their games are in 3D. Like they're moving around in this 3D space. They're throwing these arms out, and like you can block them and you can dash around, and you can grab. That's like that. Those are the three main really things that ARM has going for it. But each character has their own supplementary abilities that differentiate the core experience of what ARMS fights are. Oh, and you're commenting saying, "I see that Min Min." I was grabbing a picture for the presentation. Like, I see that Min Min. I'm sure many do. Everybody want to see Min Min as the character who is in the game. Reference in the source. Where is?
So
okay. I already had Twintel downloaded from before because I have her on my game template for ARMS.
besides the character, obviously an update's gonna come with this. So
Yes.
that means me costumes, and I think they're done with adding new. I think that's what Sakura said.
Wait,
Sakura
they're still doing me costume stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of each character coming out, they've consistently given us a Mii costume. Some most of them make sense because they can just go along with the brand of what the character is. But then there's always that wild card, which is usually an indie indie rep of what the Mii costumes are, because it started off with the very well, not infamous, but the very memed and famous Sans the Sans Mii costume, and then that did break the internet.
I bet you.
And it gave us Megalovania as a music track.
If Shantae is trying to be a fighter in a costume, everybody be so mad. No, they'll like it. Everybody can be mad because it's a meat costume.
Yeah. People would be happy that that Shantae is in Smash at all, like playable kind of, instead of just being a spirit. But people definitely would be upset that she just kind of got zucked and not be a part of like the actual roster.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not gonna lie, we do need an actual woman or actually woman DLC fighter.
Yeah, a full-on woman representative to be like just a standalone character in the roster would be very much appreciated. Because people made the argument of but Kazooie with Banjo-Kazooie, that's not the same thing.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kazooie, the bird, she's a girl. That's with Banjo.
What?
With Banjo,
Come
yes,
on,
that's
man.
a girl.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Kazooie is indeed a girl. Oh god. Like when I picked this one, we got the fan art of Ninjara and Spring. We're gonna not touch on that because Ninjara and Springman are both guys, so we're gonna just we're gonna calmly
I see that image, lol.
walk away slowly from the image.
But yeah, if they keep the streak going of indie game stuff, my bet is on Hollow Knight. I swear to God, if it's not, I'm gonna be not that upset. It better be something good though.
Billy, I will be not ticked.
Yeah. But I just want to see it happen because both indie characters we've gotten, at least when it comes to costumes, have been gunners. Where's the sword fight? Where's the brawlers? Give me Hollow Knight. Give him his blade. I want to slice people. All right.
Another direction that they could go about that is that if it's not Hollow Knight, what it would be Steve from freaking Minecraft.
Well,
Oh my.
they added Rex.
Like just
Right.
imagine that it could they could do the whole 180 and be like, oh, we see just how popular this phenomenon of a game is, and it's been prevalent since X year. So we thought it would only be fitting if we brought some of this to the game where it would be instantly recognizable by this demographic.
Yeah, I wanna me swordsman up B somebody with Minecraft Steve with a diamond sword. That would be so demoralizing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, just kill somebody with a me swordsman up with Minecraft Steve. Because diamond sword, he would probably be a swordsman. Like,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking with that because he has a sword. Or at least,
Yeah.
at least as far as I'm aware. Wait, why did the music pause? Yes, continue watching. So weird. No, speak to the devil. Ninjara's stage music is playing. There are not that many good Ninjara pictures, first of all, or like there's not good big ones that I can use that don't have backgrounds. Because this is looking real blurry, but might have to just go with it.
but yeah, other than that,
Um,
I don't think there's going to be any other game modes. They've kind of said that they weren't going to do that any more of them. Although Smash Run would be kind of nice, but
Yes, man, if they actually came through and be like, oh, to start off with the second wave of DLC, remember what we said about pretty much the last mode? I am gonna hang on. I'm gonna hang on this man's words as long as it's not confirmed, because he was like, this is pretty much the final new mode. But if they go back and be like, oh, to start off a fresh wave of downloadable content, we're gonna be starting, a last couple modes that we're gonna add in just for you faithful fans over these last few years, and they'll like overhaul Smash Run and just have it be the dream would be online as well to do Smash Run. But if they just gave us Smash Run in general, I would be very, very happy with that. And if they and if it was another mode after besides Smash Run, for the love of God, please give us break the targets back. Like, like break like break the targets, or even if they like kind of went back and gave us race to the finish somehow, or board the platforms, like any of those OG modes.
They're not doing it.
I should not be scrolling this far on this Google Images, to be honest. We're just gonna keep the picture we got of Ninja and be done with that. Who would I? Yeah, just get Ribbon Girl, and then Springman himself. I'm not even gonna bother getting other pictures because I just don't think it's gonna be anyone else besides those 4 or 5 people. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
I'm done.
he's like, good night, everybody. He's like, I'm done.
Yeah, let it be somebody. I don't know.
Just
like I said,
there isn't much fun. Like, yeah, like with my history with the game is like I've already gotten so much I've won. So like somebody is going to have fun with this character. Somebody out there is gonna like it. So you know what? That's what matters. You know.
Honestly, yeah, that's what matters in the grand scheme of things. Like it wouldn't be a character that, you know, everyone would unanimously be like, yes, that's what I wanted. Like it may upset some to most people who actually becomes the actual character, but if it's gonna be one sole person, if it's gonna be one sole character, it's not gonna please everybody. But
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this direction. I want people to please don't harass Sakurai for that. He don't deserve that.
Actually, yes, please. Because they are working on this DLC from home, and somebody actually, this actually wasn't Game Explained. It was a YouTube channel called Around the Clock. They covered an article.
Yeah, that was the one I mentioned to you about. Because he got the news faster than Game Explained. I said, God damn.
Yeah, and he does daily uploads, which is also very impressive. But the article said that Sakurai is actually like supplying all of his employees with like chairs and desks and like computer, all like the software they would need to work from home, and like if they need anything else, he's right there to help assist with anything that would be needed. So like if they're doing things like through like calls or like video calls or something, and they can go back and forth on different ideas or changes or this or that. But the fact that Sakurai is just doing everything in his power to make sure that everybody is comfortable at home, that he's getting them their chairs and desks and the proper equipment and things that they would need to properly work from home.
Everybody needs and he also need to bring a snack, chair, food, and a bed, so everybody can have relaxation after all that.
Wait, what? I didn't read that part.
No, I said that's what they need. They need to bring some. He needs to bring.
Oh, but yeah, they
snacks,
do need
chairs,
that.
Bed. A bed. I said bed. Relax. So they need to. All everyone needs is a rest now. Man, they need a rest.
A long rest.
Like I need to staying up. I want them staying up all night, working on a game. Yo, man, like it's already a coronavirus, man.
Right.
we don't want nobody to overwork themselves. I heard that the virus attack the body when they're actually weaker.
Yeah, I think I have read that before
take advantage of it. So I want everyone to take a deep. You can work. I give you 10 hours, then stop. Don't go past that.
Yeah, 10 hours should be like a max. Like if that.
Don't overwork. I know soccer. I know video game development and people's dreams. I know people love video games, love creating their ideas. I know everyone loves to have passion for that, but I want people to understand that you guys have a life too, man.
Right. I mean,
love the
Sakurai
basic
himself
food.
is a workaholic.
Yeah, I'm dying over it. Huh.
Yeah,
And I heard.
we don't need nobody dying over this character in a video game. It actually ain't that deep.
I Sakurai, fuck! How dare you put this orange character that no one asked for? Sakurai, you suck. We'll die in the ditch. I'm like, no.
Were there some swears in there? Cause you know PG streamed.
No. Well, you get my point. That's
I do get your point, but yeah. Anyway.
People need to calm down, especially Violet. But the thing is, I was expecting a Fire Emblem Three Houses character coming in. I don't know what it is. I don't know what happened.
See, the hot take on that is that they like we expected there was gonna be a Fire Emblem character, but it just shouldn't have been the conclusion of the first Fighter's Pass. Like that should have been like the first character.
Is, I think everyone was hating because everyone's like, oh, yep, that's it. No more DLC. Begin y'all dropping that Fire Emblem.
They literally said the new DLC in that same presentation, though, didn't it? Or no?
Yeah, and I think people were still mad because they don't like how it went to third party, third party, third party, third party, and around the first party.
Well, they could stay mad then at that point, honestly.
I'm gonna hear Breakable Hearts on this one. There's gonna be another Pokemon DLC.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at Pokemon because I
know what it is.
Because I feel like Urshifu is gonna be that one.
It's gonna be that new Urshifu character or
from the DLC.
Or Rillaboom. That's it.
To advertise that. Wait.
You have your all. Oh, it could be Rillaboom or Urshifu.
Rillaboom. I have to actually search who that is.
That's a grass. It's a Final Evolution grass type of Grookey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we finally have, and speaking when I said that, we finally have all. I think. Wait, did I say that all right? Oh, we have. So I'm thinking about like, what? Finally, you never had a grass type.
That's very true. We haven't had a like a dedicated grass Pokemon representative. Like Ivysaur has been a part of Pokemon Trainer.
No, I thought at the beginning so.
Turn this music down slightly.
We got Incineroar. Who's the water? I thought at the beginning. Hold up, no, we got Incineroar as a standalone fight. That's fire. Someone was water. Oh, Greninja.
I think you can still hear the music.
Thank
fine.
you.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, you heard what I said? We finally have Incineroar, fire, Greninja, water, heck, Rillaboom. That makes it grab. We finally have all.
Yeah, the element trifecta would finally come together. You're right.
So now be completed. Or we have Earth. Which is also funny. You'd be a fighting water or fighting dark type.
Oh, this character.
Rillaboom has a unique fighting.
How do you spell that?
Rillabo.
Rillaboom, there it is. Yeah, Rillaboom. Okay, yeah.
He will fit in Smash.
Yeah, I could see him fitting in Smash as another good heavy character. Like it'd be interesting to see how they would make him unique as a heavy. Wait, this is Mechanica's stage? Mechanica's stage music is an actual bop. Hold up. I mean, this whole soundtrack is a bop, but I just didn't expect this to be this catchy.
Yeah. So it's like Donkey Kong. We finally have another monkey. Donkey Kong.
Oh, that is true.
I just saw a meme.
King of the jungle, but Rillaboom's king of the jungle beats. So got that.
King of the Jungle Beats. Wouldn't that? Wouldn't that just be DK? The King of the Jungle Beats.
No, but Rillaboom take over. I'm sorry.
Rillaboom taking over. Your time.
Remember,
Your
he's a
time is
drummer.
up.
He's
Your time up,
basically a
DK. It's been 35 years plus.
I saw a funny meme. I just posted in memes that has to do with the topic.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna actually look into that real fast. I am showing you know, the Discord server, you know, kind of people wanna, you know, be a part of this. This is what we we got. Memes. Where are the memes? Where's this channel? Okay, there it is.
Memes.
Wait, tomorrow. Oh, it's a Twitter. It's a Twitter post. Yeah. Let's just take this to the browser real quick. Okay, do not show sensitive things on my. Okay. No. Yes, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay.
I think you'll be good. Yeah.
That should be
Let's hope.
fine. Wait, is that just? Wait, is that by? Hold up. What? What?
My dog bite.
Do you have the sound on?
Like yeah, I had the sound blaring. Like it sounds like Bala saying the moves, like shouting out one of his moves, and then the arm music just comes in. Wait, so is the joke that Bala will be the arms character?
No, it's just like everybody's height was like. Because that's the last DLC character, and just Arms comes in with a fist.
Oh. Oh, that's actually hilarious. I get it. Oh man, his head hit the freaking door too.
Yeah, it did.
Dude, this man, is he good? Oh god.
That's how our characters are gonna be looking tomorrow, like when this character comes out.
I feel terrible for laughing at this, but it's so funny.
I want to know the context. Like, what was going on?
Yeah, because because these other dudes are just already sprawled out on the ground around them. Like, does the person have something in their hand that's not a photoshopped bow? Like, it's like they're kind of swinging something, but this dude just comes and just decks them in the jaw, and then he just hits his head on the door.
I find it funny that after Byleth gets knocked out, you can hear it in the video. He says, "Not my best."
Oh. Let me kill the music so I can actually hear that better. Wait a minute. Wait, there's another one underneath in replies. Like, it's got some WWE, like some with Xenoblade Chronicles. And then a Xenoblade rep jumps arms with an RKO.
Come on, man.
Hey man, this is the good side of Smash Twitter right here.
This is the good side.
So, if that's enough about what's going on for Smash live stream.
Oh Jesus. Wait, what is it? Jay?
You know, you guys, you starting to break in the code of YouTube content.
Of YouTube what?
YouTube content.
I can't understand what word you're saying. YouTube kinda something?
Oh my god. YouTube conduct.
YouTube conduct, but it was technically on topic,
Twitter.
sort of.
I don't care.
It was arms. You're right. Jay keeping us on
I don't
track.
care if it's on the cereal. I don't care if it's on the cereal box. I don't care if it's in your mama's house.
Alright, Jay coming through to help us stay focused for the last part of this.
I think you covered everything, right?
I mean, we basically cover about everything. I mean, like, I could just go through, since I got the pictures now, we can just kind of go through these 5 and see like just kind of like break down who would be the likeliest, like kind of like a like percentage of like how likely each one is. So if we're going with the first point of it being the mascot character we've been shown time and time again, being like Springman or Ribbon Girl, like how like what percent of likeliness do you think like one of or both of them have of being the character? Because they could they honestly be like a hero thing or Bowser Jr. thing or like Byleth, or who else does like the female male swap thing?
Dude, I have no idea.
Corn
I'm
Robin.
So brain dead right now. I'm so brain dead. I don't know. I really don't know who's gonna be the next fighter.
That's the point of the discussion. I mean,
yeah,
no, because a lot of people was talking about it. I'm like, okay, we get it, but
yeah.
you guys can't bring in a Springman, which is highly impossible at the moment.
Well, see, the thing is that it wouldn't be impossible, but it would be a big letdown if it was just Springman after just month of speculation that Nintendo just kind of like let us have, because like the next fighter is from ARMS and the fighter is Springman. I bet you didn't see, or I bet you all saw that coming. It was like, well, yes, but we didn't want it to happen.
yeah.
And I did not catch up in chat at all, but earlier Gaming Boy was saying Eggman could move like Bowser Jr., which is very true. And you were saying a character has to be an original character, so Max Brass and the other female character is out? Wait, what? Oh yeah, like pre-DLC of ARMS, because ARMS actually did have DLC. Because I think with the roster, I think it cut off at because even Lollipop is a DLC character. Who was the last like main person I have? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really care to look now at this point. but I know that Lollipop and Max Brass and Dr. Coil, who else was? I think it was like those three. I mean, there's more obviously that were DLC, but those are the main ones that come to mind first. Dr. Coil, Max Brass, Lollipop. Masango is another DLC character. But as far as like mascot like character, if they went with Springman or Ribbon Girl, they'd have to do like they would be breaking some rules that maybe have existed or have not, because everyone's convinced that if it's a spirit, it cannot exist in the game. But that's never been a proven thing of like, oh, if it's got a spirit, it's not counted completely out. And just to address this last comment, Dark YouTube says, "I am from Brazil." Well, thank you for watching from Brazil. Hope you were enjoying the stream. Thanks for watching.
Man, you're
yeah, we
you're out there.
yeah, we moving now actually. We traveling around the world without moving anywhere. Let's go.
Yee.
But yeah, we've talked about, I mean, these points a couple of times over. But if it were to be Springman, knock on wood, because you know, not be that basic of a character, even though he would make sense, but they would have to like readdress like how assist trophies would work, because they could. I think they already have some programming behind the scenes of like if they're on certain stages, certain assist trophies just won't appear, because I think it's some sort of like canonical reason of why they wouldn't appear on certain stage or while a certain character is on the stage. So they could just make it be that if Springman was the character, they would just program it so if Springman wouldn't appear while he was fighting, or they would just replace the assist trophy with Springtron, and we wouldn't have to do much work. They would just have to replace some voice files, and just replace like the model. Well, the model was like almost exactly the same. I guess we repurposed textures to be Springtron instead of Springman, and they got the same. Then you just got the same kind of essence of what the assist trophy already was. Or they could just slap in Ribbon Girl to be the assist trophy instead. If Springman is the character, or vice versa. If Ribbon Girl is the character, then Springman would just kind of remain untouched and still be the assist trophy. But she's got a spirit, so that would kind of deconfirm the spirit's debacle of, oh, if it's a spirit, then it's proclaimed it will not be in the game as a fighter, but it's never been said as the gospel of Smash rules.
Yeah.
But they could also, pull a Corrin or Robin and have just like of Springman and Ribbon Girl be the character, and then have like their couple different alts for them to, and have them be a dual character. But then how would they work on the actual select though? I guess because I guess by default it would just be Springman, but if you switched it before picking it, it would be Ribbon Girl. The announcer would just have those different files to go from. Because there's like two different announcer voice clips for Roy, even though it's just Roy, because Roy the Swordman and then Roy the Koopaling. So like if you swap it before you actually select Bowser Jr., I think it does actually say Roy, so I guess that could work like that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. We'll end up finding out tomorrow morning.
We'll find out tomorrow morning for sure. As far as
interesting.
Yeah, and then as far as moveset goes, I mean, I guess we can just think of just the special moves to make it easier, because they're gonna get real creative with the actual just like jab, melee attacks, aerials. Like there could be a lot. Like with the way that Gaming Boy described how an up B could work earlier, it reminds me a lot of Byleth's up B, because if you're just able to just throw those two arms out, and that could work as a grab, then what if that would be the next sauce move that the arms character could just throw their arms up to be the grab and just throw them down and then jump off of them. That would actually be kind of hype if that ended up being like inspired from Byleth's up B.
I think Arms might have the best recovery.
They could potentially have
that too.
They could potentially have the best recovery in the game. Like their up special or side special could be variants of them throwing their arms out. Like honestly, it would be kind of hard to like kill them off the sides, because I mean, who knows how
cheating? That'd be cheating.
like who knows how good their jumps would be, or like how I guess recoveries, their jumps, like just the regular jumps. Well, I mean, I think everyone's. Well, no, not everyone's jump is close to the same. Like some have, of course, have multiple jumps. Others just have like the one double jump. But if it was Ribbon Girl that actually was represented in some way, she's known for having multiple jumps in arms. So she could have like a Kirby case of jumps where she would have, or like Charizard where it's 3 jumps. Yeah, we would just have to see how they would work that out.
I just want to know how this is gonna work. How is this gonna work?
How will it work is the age-old question.
It's not gonna be like they can put all the characters in the game the single attacks, or different jumps and different heavy. With this character's heavy, this character ain't heavy. What? It wouldn't mean. No, like example, what I'm trying to say is they can have the same attacks, and specials, but the jumps and jumps could be different, and like the mummy character could be in it, and he might have heavier attacks, or and he's a heavy character, be a light character, but basically with the same attack. You know what I'm trying to say? Basically with the same mechanic.
Yeah, it'd be the same attacks, but it would be like a different weight behind the character, or like they would. If it was a heavier character like Master Mummy or Bite and Bark. I doubt Bite and Bark, but like Master Mummy or like Max Brass, if it was a bigger character like them, then like they would be they would be harder to kill because you know they're a heavier class, so they would die at a higher percent. But that's kind of the thing of like how would it work? Like if they went the slightly easier way of it being, you know, the pick way of it being multiple characters on a one slot, they'd have to choose characters who have similar body types. So Master Mummy would have kind of be out by default if they did that way, because like the closest ones that have similar body types and all use their arms would be like a Ninjara, Min Min, Rock River Girl, and Springman. So that would unfortunately rule out Twintail. I mean, she has the same body type, but the fact that she uses her hair instead of her arms, that kind of like, it would be extra work maybe to like have to readjust where the arms are coming from if it's from the top of her head instead of, you know, where from the shoulders where everyone else is coming from. So if Twintail, who's, you know, who I actually want as the rep, would have to be a unique fighter, like standalone character to represent.
Dang.
Yeah.
We just had a recent fight. The last fight we got, I know Byleth, but we haven't got any other Smash since January 16th.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been a while just for
So,
Smash news in
If they go
general.
with that, it'd be like beginning of the year, middle of the summer, and near Christmas. Like, I just want these characters like that.
Well, that would be.
Well,
that would kind of. Well, that would be kind of. Well, that maybe would work with the release window, because if it's 2021, like if they have the next one come out like end of the year, that'd be the second one out by the end of 2020, and then the beginning of the year would be the third one, and then the middle of the year of 2021 being the next one, and the end of the next year being the last character. So that would actually make sense.
That's fine.
Yeah, that actually would make a lot of sense if the next character could probably be like kind of teased or announced in fall, but then it wouldn't be out until winter. But that would be a grueling wait actually to like know of the next character, but not get the presentation until like November, December.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm in
Probably
burping.
November. Probably November.
Yeah, probably November, so it would be able to, you know, have the presentation at least, so it would have that hype around holiday time, and then just have them actually be released December. But we can to talk about the like actual like update part, because since there's always usually something else that's with the fighter, like the fighter, and of course we didn't talk about the stage actually. Like what stage they could bring, but what I was about to say was about like game features. Like as part of the hashtag Fix Ultimate Online movement, I really want them to fix it where battle arenas can actually be played by 2 people at a time instead of just one from one system.
Thank you.
That was the weirdest change from Smash 4 to Ultimate for me.
I was like, how you thought this was Smash 4, and then you did this on Ultimate, yeah, of Smash. The Ultimate. It's supposed to be, Ultimate supposed to be big.
Yeah, Ultimate is the ultimate Smash game, you know, on paper.
Yeah. Why?
I mean, obviously it's living up to its name. Like a lot in the other ways, like Sakurai's and his development team's work is definitely appreciated. But just that one thing of like, why did they decide that, oh yeah, you can still go with a friend online on quick play, but if you're fighting with, you know, people that you actually know of, you can't have more than one person on the system in the battle arena. Like, that just does not make sense to me.
That was really dumb.
Yeah, that was
when you're playing with friends and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really dumb.
Yeah, because it's the case of whenever you're at David's house and then we're all wanting to play together like at a free for all, but we can't do that. You gotta take turns, or I think y'all have your own switches at this point now, so we could do it that way, but but you and him had to take turns being the one that would play from like your switch or however that has worked before.
Yeah. So let's let you guys know. Have you ever won a Smash tourney online yet?
I have not actually. I've only gotten runner up. I've never actually won one of those in-game tournaments.
I have won 3 games. So we're just using Sonic.
Wait, you said you like 3 games of the tournament, or like you actually won 3 of the in-game tournaments?
I won 3 games with Sonic. Basically, of the tournament. Like it was one with a big ass 32. What's 32?
I'll let that one slide, I guess.
It was either 32. It was 32 versus. It was either 64 or 32 players tournament.
Oh, one of the bigger ones it gave you for the one. Like, was it?
I won most of the Sonic. I don't know how that happened. And I almost won it with Bayonetta. I almost went with Bayonetta. That's how I. And you know, funny thing is, I was like, y'all call Bayonetta trash? Okay, I'll prove y'all wrong.
I mean, Bayonetta definitely got nerfed in this game, but she's still great in the right hands.
Yeah, she's still kind of.
I wish her smash attacks were a little buff a bit. God damn, they fuck.
Yo,
I feel like because in the game, I'm sorry. But I feel like in the
PG.
game, I feel like.
All right, what?
I feel like in the actual games, her basically her demon hands, demon feet, whatever.
Mm.
It's more powerful. It's more powerful. I don't know why they. I feel like it just took it away. I understand the combo.
They were powerful in Smash 4, but
I never experienced anybody beating me up with bait.
wait, you never what?
I never experienced somebody beat me up with Bayonetta like
In Ultimate or 4?
On 4.
Were you under a rock the entire time of 4?
No, Bayonetta was. No one ever faced with Bayonetta.
You had it good then.
Even yeah, even at the GameStop tournament we had.
The heck was that?
I don't
Oh, that was part of the music, maybe?
The GameStop tournament, man.
I don't know.
Like unless somebody just had like a random burst of like rage, then I think that was the music.
That's probably my background sound, but
Might have been.
They finally responded.
Because Bayonetta were everywhere because they were broken in Smash 4.
They basically nerfed the fuck out of everyone when I saw someone using it.
okay, never mind. I thought you were back to buffering, but
Oh, no? Yes? No, please, no?
I don't know, but
I don't think I am because it's still playing fine for me. Like there haven't been any more dropped frames after earlier. Does it look like anyway?
Nah, at certain times I probably want to go to my friend's house and play Smash, but then I realized, yep, or I ain't spread.
We got the stay-at-home order, but like well with Bayonetta, and like if with Twin, what?
Sorry for cussing.
Yeah, no hard swears, please. But Twintel, if she does become the character that gets in the game, like we were talking about Bayonetta, like her ability is like kind of Bayonetta-like, where she's like her dash, she's able to hold her dash and she's able to like slow down time for a few seconds for like punches and stuff. and she's able to get like an extra dash out of that. So it would be kind of the thing of if she were to get in, people would rejoice at first, but then after they start seeing her gameplay and that would be one of her mechanics, they'd be like, oh no, throw it in the can because we don't need Bayonetta 2.0.
Yeah.
I would hope that they would like make it different enough where it wouldn't. I don't know. Have you been to one of my streams before?
Dude, we was saying we don't have really much. I want to be a douche. I just think like nothing else to talk about. But well, I'm kind of glad you guys brought up more points about like meat costumes and meat fighters, Smash speculation, Smash in general. But when we keep going back to that same rule, not talking about arms, I say yeah, this ain't an arms discussion. I mean, it's about any damn thing.
Oh, to be honest, we were trying to have this a short discussion.
A short discussion, yes.
We said this is 11. It's like what?
How long has it been? Has it been
1:30 now?
And the stream itself is now in 30 minutes. Yeah, this is the cutoff. We're done here.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed having the long discussion. If we were having a big Smash Direct, but
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that would make more sense. It's just not that much to talk about. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
not downplaying, like, not to downplay arms or anything.
Not at all,
But
no.
like, there's really not much to talk about when it comes to that because
Don't worry, Sakurai will make you sure
Yeah.
to talk about that. Just like y'all hate Fire
Yeah.
Emblem, he'll make sure you like Fire Emblem.
yeah, arms. He's gonna make sure you know everything about it.
Yes, like they're gonna make use of these 35 minutes because there's 35 minutes, and they deconfirmed. Well, no, they confirmed that there's not going to be anyone else that will be teased or revealed besides the arms character. So it's like we just
not gonna be teased.
we just gonna get a
It's
whole
gonna be-
lesson of arms.
You sure I ain't talking about like a series tease for our next fighter or a fighter tease? Because that's a different.
Honestly, I could see that happen. I really feel like we could probably get an arms sequel. Like because they're talking this like it's got this resurgent of popularity. Like the game, like the first game 2017, they could come out with another game, or at the very least some sort of like very long awaited update or something, I guess. But it would make more sense to be an Arms 2 or a sequel, or legs. Nah, it'd be like Arms 2. I doubt they would call it legs. That'd just be
Arms and legs too. It would make funny perfect sense, but
arms and
but arms and legs too. I mean, yeah.
Arms and legs, Electric Boogaloo, the second part.
Oh my god.
You think arms was bad? Let's add in legs with it. Then the sequel.
You've heard
Arms,
of arms.
legs, and heads.
You've heard of arms. Let me make you cultured, and give you thighs.
Oh man. All right.
That's it. That's the stream. Good night, everybody.
There's nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here.
David said he's so excited for the Arms DLC and a Crash 4 tomorrow, probably. It was teased. I don't believe that. I don't believe Crash 4. I don't.
Wait, how did we get the Crash? Oh, are you saying like another person teased? But Dave said
No.
nobody else.
Yeah.
Like at least not now.
No, I mean, it is. Oh, people around Twitter were saying this. Everyone's saying, "Oh, Crash 4 could be announced tomorrow." I like, we gotta talk about this for Crash 4.
Yo, imagine if they shadow drop a Nintendo Direct to happen right after this presentation, and then they would say Crash comes out.
No, they ain't gonna say that. They can say like Crash Bandicoot. If it's a Crash Bandicoot character coming out, they're not gonna say that.
Bro, freaking imagine, because the last Nintendo Direct Mini just got, because the last Direct Mini got shadow dropped. There was no warning at all. It was just a whole Direct, just in its glory, and we just many people missed it, so they had to like come watch it after the fact and probably spoiled about stuff.
I hate when people do that.
But
calm down. Hey, that's
like we know of the arms, but like I doubt Nintendo would do that though. Like they would just have the arms presentation. Like maybe they would have and one more thing. Stay tuned for a Nintendo Direct after this or like next week or something. Like so technically they wouldn't announce the next person in the presentation, but if they announced a direct to come after the fact, then the character could be teased in that. Maybe.
I'm not expecting.
I'm thinking of things at 1:30 in the morning. Give me some kind of credit.
It's almost close to 1:30.
No. Oh, okay. Okay, it's not actually 1:30 yet. Never mind. But 1:30 is approaching, so that means that this here has to be ending. But yes, this has been our discussion for ARMS. I hope it has been an enlightening, scrambled mess as it was.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
Ow.
Okay, somebody just like fell off a dresser or something. Like, are they good?
Don't get to take the food off your plate.
Foot off the plate? What? Wait, level 8. There's a level. Wait, I'm looking at the name of this soundtrack, this track on ARMS. It says versus Headlock level 8. I thought there were only 7 levels of difficulty in the game for Grand Prix. Do you unlock level 8? Cause I'm thinking that this is what you were alluding to as far as the boss thing goes, like Headlock, whatever this is, Jay. The silence. Wait, where's the channel? Go back to the thing. Oh, it's because he's muted, that's why. Minimize Discord again. Alright, but ignoring that, because, you know, we'd get sidetracked for another 5 minutes if we...
Yeah, man.
And because there's a yawning involved, yes. We are tired, because we could be getting back up in the morning for this presentation.
Yeah, I gotta turn around and wake up.
Turn around and wake back up. Because, yeah, I was talking about earlier, I'm gonna get up at 9, so I can, like, already washed up, so I can be like kind of be ready for work before the presentation, I guess. Like have already at least get that part out of the way first, of you know of being washed up and ready with clothes and such. Would this be in front of the webcam with my Walmart vest on, just ready? Be like, all right, right after this, yo, I'm going to work.
Yeah, this video ain't sponsored, by the way. It looks like I'm wearing a Walmart vest, but ain't sponsored.
It may appear this way, but you know, we're still a free agent. But if they want to sponsor the site, never mind. Alright, but yes, this is for real the ending of this. So yeah, thank you everybody who watched this discussion for who we think the ARMS fighter might be, for listening to our very sporadic, going off the cuff, sometimes not even being on the topic of ARMS sometimes, that we were doing. But thank you for watching and listening all the same. Thank you to the boys Jay and Dub here for helping me out with the discussion.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're all arranged from like excited to just plain curious of like who this character would be, and then just how in the world it's going to actually control and smash. But we are close to figuring out that question. We are less than 8 hours away, less than 9 hours away. So just, you know, one session of sleep away from figuring out all those questions.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is. Like, when we go down and we're gonna
Like,
wake back
you
up.
want to sleep, you wake up, and you top of the wreck.
Wait, what?
I had to watch a movie.
Wait, what? Watching a
I'm
movie?
about to go watch a movie.
You're watching a
Yeah.
movie now? After this? Why?
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
I don't.
I guess you're gonna be watching the thing after the fact. Then, like, are you gonna be watching the presentation live?
Yeah.
I guess it's gonna be a short movie then.
Yeah, it probably is.
Just plop in a straight to DVD movie. You know, right at an hour and a half.
Dang, he called me poor.
No, no, I was talking about just.
Netflix DVD movie, like what day this is? Like,
I was talking about duration. I wasn't talking about money at all.
No, you're right. I mean, I be informed.
I know. But yeah, again, you know, we've talked as much as we can talk about ARMS and who this character could be. So thank you for everybody watching. If you enjoyed any part of this, go ahead and smash that like button. It helps show support, and it helps me have my streams show up more in the algorithm. I think that's how that works. And comment down below if if you wanna, you know, if you're a lurker at night and wanna drop your last minute predictions or opinions of who you think it might be, and then comment down below answering the questions of the stream, who you want to be the fighter to represent ARMS in Smash, and just what do you think the rest of the update will bring us besides the ARMS character and the stage. The stage itself just might be the basic Spring Man stage, honestly, like the arena stage, because we didn't talk about the stage at all, actually.
Yeah, we did.
But I think it just might be the default stage if we get the stage from ARMS. Because like certain character stages have too much of, I mean, the gimmicks would work because it's Smash, but some of them just have the stage is just straight up just dips, or it's just long stairs, and that wouldn't really work for Smash stages. So just having the basic arena would work the best. But anyway, besides liking and commenting, if you are new here or if you've been here for a while and just have yet to, do me a huge favor and subscribe. At the moment, I am at 529 subscribers. The goal is to realistically hit 550 subs by the end of June, but you know, the dream goal is to hit 600 subs. But you know, slowly but steadily. I got 2 more last night with the ARMS gameplay. I don't really expect a sub tonight, but you know, that'd be nice if, like, you know, over the hours of sleep I get one, maybe. But the goal is to hit 550 by the end of June. So if you're liking this and want to see more, then subscribe, ring that bell to be notified the minute I go live next. And if you are interested in keeping up with things and maybe not subscribing just yet, my Facebook page is also in the description below. You can use that link to go to the Facebook page to be notified of when I have updates for content, and when I have just things coming, or when I post about, you know, I have this stream up now, come hang if you would like, and such. But I also have streams dating back to 2017 and 2019 where I've been streaming it old school way with my phone. So if you're interested in the same kind of commentary, want to see where this all kind of began, then check out this is my normal ending notes. Leave me alone. Then check that page out, and if you want to converse with, you know, fellow awesome / rude people like Jay here, then check out my Discord server. If you want to have channels dedicated to talking with gaming, memes, food, anime, venting, Scholastic Hub, all that good stuff, then that is open to you as well. So we'd be more than happy to have you if you decide to use that link to join our Discord server. With all that said, I think I am done here. This has been RhettMaster96, aka RhettMaster96, with the help of some friends, and we are signing out for now, but definitely not forever. Have an amazing rest of your night or evening-ish, depending on where you are, or day. Stay safe. God bless. stay tuned for the arms presentation because we are covering that, and I will see you guys next time.